Welcome, Play Economy. It's your host, Rhinoceros Rex. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. It's a holiday episode. We are doing it right. We are keeping it tight. We are going to have a good time playing around in Decentraland tonight. I'm excited. I don't know where Becca is, but maybe she'll show up here in a minute, and then we can all gab and have a good old time. What's up, sir? How you doing, Blue Mojo? Thanks for jumping in. Fire, as always. We appreciate the grind. Thanks for being here. I am joined by Jack and James. Real quick, before we do all the fun housekeeping stuff, introduce yourself. Give a little quick, very high level 30-second, then we'll dig into all the fun nitty gritty stuff here in a minute. Jack, kick it off because we can see your beautiful face. All right.
Awesome. Great to be here, everyone. I work for Primary Wave Music. We are a independent music publishing company. We work and partner with artists and their estates to market their catalog and help their catalog reach new audiences. We primarily work with legends and icons. Some of our clients include Bob Marley, Whitney Houston, James Brown, and of course, Bing Crosby, which is why we're here today. At Primary Wave, I'm a marketing manager, a product manager of sorts, and my biggest client is Bing Crosby.
Which is the coolest thing to be able to say. That's very cool. And James, introduce yourself.
So I'm the founder and CEO of Vegas City, which is probably the sort of biggest commercial area in Decentraland that's run by a single entity.
All right.
I've been involved in. I'm a sort of Decentraland maximalist, and I've been involved with this project since kind of September 2017, and I've been just in it for the whole sort of time really. And Vegas City is, we're here because basically we've worked with Primary Wave to create this Bing Crosby Winter Wonderland experience in Decentraland, which is the sort of flagship project for Vegas City this winter.
Nice. Well, now that Becca's here, we are so excited. The both of us are very excited to hop in and play around in the Bing Crosby land. It'll be cool. So before we hop in, though, quick housekeeping note. And Becca, I'm going to put you on the spot real quick. So it's the holiday season, right? We are in it. It is right down to the wire. At this point, it has probably been you have maybe 24 hours, maybe 48 at most, to see if you're going to make it onto the nice list. So it's at this point, you're either naughty or nice. It's happened. And so what I wanted to do with everyone real quick, and we'll go round robin maybe a little bit, we are going to play a video game character. Are you on the naughty or nice list? Game, and I'm going to say the character, pull up their image, and then we will go around and you tell me if they're on the nice or the naughty list. I would love to see this. We'll start with you, Becca, because I can force you to be in situations that are very uncomfortable and weird. We're going to pull up the first character, naughty or nice list. And by the way, this all this bit, by the way, the reason that we're doing this is for SXBet. As you all know, check the link in the show notes.
Say that at the end.
We'll figure it out. All right, but this is the naughty or nice list. Here we go. The first character, Agent 47 from the hit list. Naughty or nice?
Nice. Look at him.
Okay. All right.
He showers. He's wearing some nice clothes. He's COVID conscious. I think those are gloves.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's
moisturizes.
I dig it. Okay. Good. Okay. So we'll go you, Jack, next on the spot. Ready? Geralt of Rivia, naughty or nice?
I mean, this guy has naughty all over him.
Oh, dropping that hot fire tonight. Any specific reason, or do you just like that naughty vibe?
I mean, look at this guy. Yeah. Looks like he's ready to kill me.
You can't judge a book by his cover. You don't know what he's been through.
I know.
He could be dirty from he could be doing work in I don't know, Central Africa or something. That's
and just fighting through the brush to save the children, right? Yeah. All right. Now next, James, we have the infamous Wario. Naughty or nice list? How we feeling?
I think it's a nice list. I really fail to see anything from Nintendo ecosystem as anything but nice.
Oh, interesting. Because I might have one of the most controversial Nintendo characters of all time. Next on the list, Becca. Here we go. The dog from Duck Hunt who laughs at you when you miss your shot. Naughty or nice?
Oh man. You know, I want to say he's nice, but I don't know. He just seems kind of like he's a dick, honestly. I'm sorry.
This is one of those not good boys. Very few not good boys between all the other ones. Very good point. Okay, I got another one. Here we go. And Jack, here we go. We'll do you. And Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day. Naughty or nice? What do you think?
This looks like a nice little fella.
Okay.
I'd be friends with him.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's got crazy eyes, personally.
I know. He's plus if he has a bad fur day, it all goes downhill. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. All right, James, you're up next. Now this one is, I feel like, a really good one. Who knows? Jinx, naughty or nice? The Pokemon Jinx, naughty or nice?
It's naughty.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, and not like you're on the bad list, naughty. You're like on the nice list, but you naughty, Jinx. You naughty. All right. So the next one, now this one, it could go either way, but I'm wondering, naughty or nice list. SX Bet from the decentralized betting exchange platform that offers peer-to-peer betting the ability to earn SX tokens as they bet. Naughty or nice, Becca? How do you feel?
I'm getting naughty vibes, but in like a nice way.
Interesting. Okay, very similar to Jinx. Very similar to Jinx.
It's provocative.
Okay, next up, also SXBet, Jack. SXBet from letting you flip the script on traditional centralized platforms, allowing users to own the house by becoming your own book. Naughty or nice?
I'm gonna guess nice here.
Ooh, okay, good change of pace.
Yeah.
Also, very different characters because clearly they're from different games. The last one, James, SXBet from the betting on major professional sports, esports, crypto, NFTs, and more. Naughty or nice, do you think, James?
I'm gonna have to say naughty, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay. So we got one on each side. Okay. And then Becca, I have the very, very, very last one for you. It's a little bit of a curveball. You ready for this? But Tingle from The Legend of Zelda, naughty or nice?
Don't make me do this. Don't make me answer this.
Naughty or nice?
I want to say naughty, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. Tingle, that boy, he's just all over the place with this one.
He is living his best life.
All right, that is the bit. That is it, everyone. The naughty or nice list, the new segment. We'll do it every holiday year from SX.
Ryan, but you're the naughtiest of all the people on the list.
I know. It's just the way it is.
No
That's how
it...
Cole only, as long as it's virtual and it's an NFT that I can sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars, I will.
It's an ether rock. It's
ether rock. Ether coal, dark rock. All right, cool. Wow. We are here tonight to jump in and play around a little bit with the wonderful, I'm trying to find this here so I can share my screen with everyone. The Bing Crosby in Decentraland. Here we go. And you have my wonderful little avatar standing in front. This is, honestly, when I heard of this, I was like, this is really cool. So what I really quickly, because James, you put this together with Jack, you guys give me a quick once-over. What's going on here? What are we doing tonight? Bing Crosby in Winter Wonderland.
So you've got so it's a whole sort of bunch of things happening. So some informative, which is the Bing Museum, and then we've got some gamification, which is basically like centers around Bing's Christmas Lounge, which has basically got a sort of design like Xmas tree game in there, and you get a prize if you successfully decorate the tree.
Yes.
And then we have the Swing with Bing, which is basically the sort of probably the highlight piece, which is like a round of crazy golf, and you can win some wearables. So you can win some golfing attire on every game, or like every player will win something. But then we have a leaderboard, and then we've got some really special prizes. Some actual Bing Crosby a golf swing emote, and also a Bing Crosby's vintage golf club. So you can also buy those on the Decentraland marketplace, but we're giving them to the people who get onto the leaderboard. So
All
that's
right.
basically something there. So
A good prize for succeeding.
and then so if you walk over to the right there, you can see
this big
if you get out of the way of all the snowballs. Yeah, if you go across, if you take a left, so if you go now towards there, you can see the Bing Crosby ugly Christmas sweaters. And there's like a bunch of different designs, or with it's not often you'll see a metaverse wearable with Bing Crosby on, and a couple of them even have Bing's duet with David Bowie on a couple of them, which is quite interesting for fans of memorabilia. But I think that's probably my favorite one. So
this is pretty good. Look at this. This is
cool.
really great. So so I can go in the museum and check out what's going on, learn a little bit. Do you guys want to hop in? Becca, Jack, James, hop in.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Where are you? In the museum? Meet me in the museum.
Yeah, I'm now here. I'm going to run over. You can see I've got an actual. If you can see me now.
Hey, there you are, James. Ooh, I like your ugly Christmas sweater. Sorry.
Yeah, I've got a cheeky Vegas City ugly Christmas sweater on here. Saying that I have bought the set of Bing ugly Christmas sweaters, but so I will. I'll be sort of interchanging between sweaters over the next few days. But yeah, I'm quite happy to get this Vegas City one up and going.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. So Jack, walk me through, how does this come about? Like the Bing Crosby in the metaverse, which is, I'm sure, in Bing Crosby's life, the first thing he thought of when he became famous is like, I can't wait until there's a computer generated model of me showing off a museum of all of my music and wares. So like, talk me through that. I am super curious how that comes about.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think, one thing a lot of people don't know about Bing is he was really a forward-thinking technologist and an entrepreneur in many areas. A lot of people know him for his Christmas music. Not a lot of people know that he was on the radio weekly, being broadcast to millions of listeners for decades. And he was critical in evolving the radio industry, and the fact that he was one of the first people to invest in Ampex's reel-to-reel magnetic tape recorder. So that, which ultimately meant that people no longer had to record live radio shows in a studio, but rather he could pre-record and go out and spend time on the golf course. So he was also an investor in orange juice and oil fields, and he's always a forward-thinking entrepreneur and really a brand savvy business builder. So this was really a natural, organic fit, and something that the Crosby estate was really supportive of. I think it's as a music company and a company that tries to our goal is to remarket artists to new audiences and introduce these legendary and iconic works to younger fans and just newer fans that may be in a different area or may not necessarily know Bing Crosby. And part of that is being hip to what's happening in Web3. And so James and I had connected earlier this year, and we had sort of ideated on doing some sort of activation with Bing Crosby, and
Yeah.
one thing led to another, and here it is, Bing Crosby's Winter Wonderland. So it's been a really collaborative process with James and the estate. As you can see, a lot of work went into this. I mean, you just take one look at the level of detail in this museum, and so it's all really exciting to see it kind of manifest, and just to be able to play around with it and watch other people explore and interact and learn more about Bing, and buy a wearable for their avatar that they'll keep forever. So it's really, really exciting.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. So like, did the estate come in and they're like, hey, like, we love the color purple, or is it like, how hands-on is that process from like a design and working with the estate and stuff like that process look like?
And as far as artists go, they're really, really easy and
great.
pleasant to work with. So we gave sort of, here's the assets and
41 number one hits. Sorry, I'm just reading that now. That is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
No, he's no joke. Bing had some smash records.
Yeah.
Some bangers.
I know. Some absolute Bing Crosby slaps, man. All right.
A lot before the official Billboard charts came out. But still number ones nonetheless. And yeah, they were very, very easy when it came to approvals, and of course, we have oversight into everything, making sure everything is on par, and Primary Wave is really good in that sense and hands-on in that sense. And James and Anna just did a knockout job, and there wasn't a ton of back and forth on the approval process.
That's really
That's
cool.
always great.
I know.
Especially when you're working
Yeah.
Talent, Becca. Working with me is a pain and a half. Ooh, so is this music coming in now? Ooh.
No, that's me. My Mac is like freaking out though. I feel like
you just logged in. All right.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to fuck with it though. It's like literally making it.
So do you get to like? Ooh, I like this. Do you get to is there music that you can unlock and stuff with this as well? The Bing Crosby songs and such?
Yeah, you could watch a couple of clips from Bing's classic Christmas TV specials in the Christmas Lounge. If you head out of here.
Is that this one right here?
Yeah, straight ahead.
All right, let's go into this Bing Crosby Christmas Lounge. Is this modeled after his home?
No, but it is a classic, Christmas warm and cozy living room. You might have to turn your sound up, but if you look at that TV, you might have to turn your sound up.
Yeah. Let me get in here and make sure the audio is playing. Boop doop. Input audio device default. All users. Ooh, I don't know if I want all these people chatting with me. I hear footsteps and stuff. I don't know. Can you guys hear anything?
No.
All right.
It looks like there's some static on the TV, James. I don't know.
Oh yeah. It happens. It's those old timey television sets. They just always don't pick up the reception.
It's actually funny because I'm actually I'm in the room as well. I can see I can see the image, the TV.
Okay, that person's grinding to some Bing Crosby music.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. Actually, I was just. But you can see. Just let me. Just for 2 seconds, can I?
Yeah. Of course.
I just want to show you this for a second because basically you can see that.
Here we go. Pop it up. Not my game. But we're in Decentraland.
Can you see that?
Wait, was someone just getting a lap dance, or
someone was getting a lap dance at Bing? Oh, look at that! Yeah. Maybe I turned because I'm on a Mac, I turned down my quality of images, and so maybe that's what's going on right now.
Maybe you tweaked your way out of the Bing Crosby video.
I know that 2D classic 1950 film. It's just too much too many graphic points and it might overload my character. But yeah, this person right here is definitely just in the thong, sitting on someone's lap.
I think that's like, I feel like this is like a girl on girl lap dance situation.
Yes, 100%.
Are these people?
Yeah, this is 100% happening right. These are two avatars.
Can you talk to them? Who are they? Are they just like ambiance? Did you guys plan
Someone
this?
really likes Kraken. That is for sure. This person
Why?
right
I'll just
here is
decorate
a big
this.
Kraken person. This is why the metaverse is great. This is why we're here. But yes, okay. So you can decorate the tree, and then you get a little perk because I love perks.
Yeah, exactly. You get an NFT wearable if you decorate the tree.
I'm tired of.
You can take your time to do it. It's probably it actually takes a few minutes. So I'm going to actually stop. I'll stop sharing.
Okay, there we go. Select.
And
I got some orange bobbles. Orange bobbles. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take me way too long.
I just feel like we like, you know, when you guys heard of those Roblox dungeons where like people will hack the game and they'll be like all naked, voxelized, and like having sex parties on Roblox. I feel like that's what's happening right now.
Yeah. Someone was like, Bing Crosby, count me in.
Sexy time.
Yeah. Sorry, Bing Crosby. I promise that we are not doing this on purpose. I was singing Bing Crosby all day today in preparation for this. Okay, so if
Ryan, I think you're conspiring with this couple here.
Yeah, I also really like the retail exchange Kraken. Let's see, any fun stuff up here? Doors closed, but this is a cheery, warm little building. You know what? Let's go play some golf. Let's go do some mini golf. I think that's the next step.
That seems safe.
Yeah, that seems less lap dancing. So like, how long did this take to put together? And is this gonna be a regular occurrence? Like, talk to me a bit about what Vegas City is doing more holistically outside of just Bing Crosby, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so this golf course is an example of what we're doing. It's basically we've built like a game engine. So we've got we develop a lot of different games, but this particular one we've developed, like we have crazy golf and then realistic golf kind of going in parallel, and this is our latest course, and it's basically it sort of highlights that we can sort of take the engine and then build like sort of custom holes. So in the end, where we'd love to take the golf engine is to kind of like a Vegas City tour, where we can have lots of like themed courses all involving the different communities of the different builds in Vegas City and different sort of styles of hole.
Nice.
And like have a bit of cross pollution between communities on the golf course.
Very nice. All right, cool. So Becca, are you in? Is Decentraland working for you? Are you going to be able to play with us, or is it just going to be a 1v1?
I feel like my my Mac is going to explode. I could try and load it up on my PC.
Here we go. We're going to do not a private. No, we'll do a private game. Game name, we'll do Play Economy. Oh, I typed too many words.
I would call it to something like PE or something.
PC, because we're all PC here, folks.
Super PC.
PC. There we go. That way we don't have to type in all Play Economy and then check. Gotta work away a little bit to check. Interact. There we go. Oh, did it not work? All right, one more time. PC, check. Oh, I gotta hit next. My bad. All right. Interact, check, and next. All right. Can you join the PC game?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. James, get in there. All right. And there's 5 holes. All right. This is me showing off my really... Hey, now we're playing 1v1. All right. So how do I get started? You just choose any hole, or has it got to be this one first?
So it's this one. It's got to be this one first. And you should see... So you can see how you aim, and then you just hold the mouse cursor down... the mouse button there down to judge the power.
Okay,
so
hold on. Let's look at this. So we got 2 little humps coming up here first. We got to go through some really tough little angled things to get to that hole. All right, let's line this up real nice. Come on.
Oh.
Oi. At least I hopped over one of the walls. There we go. All right. Nice.
Okay, so it's my go.
All right, James. And John, is that you? John Aid, are you out there listening? Are you paying attention right now? Are you playing with us? Oh man, he did way better than me. How am I gonna sneak through? Okay. Oh my goodness. Can't see. Get out of my way, character. Yeah, let's zoom in. There we go. Now I'm playing for keeps. All right. So what's next? So you're building some more golf courses. Are there going to be more estates that are looking to do some museums and all of those goodies? I'm still further away than you.
Yeah, so we'd love to work obviously with some, Primary Wave have like a lot of awesome, I could see that what we're doing here with their Bing is could well be like a sort of a blueprint for how to like approach some some things. We did so the Metaverse Festival, which was last month. We worked with another studio, and we brought Lemmy back to life with a Metaverse Motorhead set, and
Whoa!
And we had Ozzy Osbourne, as Ozfest. So that was like last month's big thing, and this is this month's big thing, and but I think this one's going to be destined to be repeated every year. So I think that what we're trying to do here is like set a new tradition. So each year will be bigger and better than the previous one, and hopefully, because we've got the sort of march on people doing this sort of thing, then hopefully we'll be the people to catch. So looking forward to seeing what we can sort of do next. But aside from that, Vegas City has all sorts of stuff going on. We have like the Spanish Football League in the sports quarter of Vegas City. There's a stadium there with a sort of a gamification, and you can do all sorts of stuff. We've got the Australian Open tennis coming in January. They're repeating it. They came last year, or in January this year rather, and that replicates the main arena and the tennis tournament, and there's like a tennis game in there. You can go in there play, and
nice.
and you'll be able to win like a wearable from doing that. Damn it, I just missed.
Yeah, I know. I did the same thing. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to distract you with hard questions while then you go and lose to me. That's the idea. That's why I play these games like this. Well, that sounds really, really fun. So like, what's the yes. What's like the take up on this? So when did this launch? How long is it lasting? Those types of things. And like, what have you guys been seeing so far?
Well, the stats have been really great so far. We've been like 4-figure attendance every day so far.
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
We're looking at like so there's been a lot of bad press really about metaverse attendance in general, and I think that it is true if you're comparing like Web3 metaverses to say Roblox. Yeah. Obviously the numbers are not comparable, but I think on the other hand, like there's a real hardcore community inside Decentraland, and there's probably, and I think that those people have been absolutely loving what we've done, and it's a bear market in crypto. It's not the most it's not the.
It's a little chilly out here in the winter crypto winter markets. Yeah. You need a warm fire and some Bing Crosby, maybe a hot toddy. Just to keep yourself a little warmed up on a cold winter's night.
Completely. And I'm just trying to take my next shot here.
All right, focus in.
I know. I'm just trying to. Just there we go.
All right. Did you get it in the hole? All right, cool.
Yep.
What's the next one? All right, here we go.
So it's the loop. The loop.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we got this. I gotta go extra hard. No! All right, cool.
You get a redo or no?
No mulligans. This is
No
real life golf. All right. We take this more seriously. There's no mulligans here.
I don't know. I've never seen a little wheelie like that.
Not on the pro.
They have that at Augusta. What is that?
Or the Golden Tee, the classic arcade Golden Tee. There we go. No, get over. All right, at least it's over. Yes. Well, that's cool. So Jack, what else? Are there other projects now that you've seen this kind of stuff that's happening with Bing? Is this like something that like other estates and stuff would get interested in? Like, are they looking for these types of activations? This is just like, again, this is also foreign to me, so I'm
Yeah,
super curious about how.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, on both ends, it's something, we're proactively bringing to our estate clients and artist teams, and it's also something that, our artist teams are reaching out to us and, asking for avenues to explore and partners to work with and recommendations. So we're really bullish on the space, um, and excited to work with James on this project specifically for years and years to come. Like James said,
Yeah.
the goal with this is we have a long-term vision. We want to make this a new annual tradition. We want to train fans to come back year after year. We want to train Decentraland diehards to expect this and anticipate this and get excited for the new iterations and the new activations and the new wearables and the new music every year. So and of course, just build sort of that, as James said, use that same blueprint to work together on similar activations for other artists across our roster.
Nice. That's super cool. The true sense of, because you mentioned Bob Marley. So like the true sense of when I know the metaverse is real is when I'm in my own home, I'm at a Bob Marley concert and I can smell, they have senso-vision and just smell the wafting greenery from all the people in the crowd with me. That's when I know that we'll have made it in the metaverse. For
Yeah.
real.
Well,
That'll be good.
we're probably a little far from that, but you could
One of these days.
indulge on your own and
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's awesome. Well, that's really, really cool. What are you guys excited about? What kind of gets you out of bed right now? This could.
I don't know, James, you
For
want
me,
to, I got to
yeah,
think just in
well,
general.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
in terms of metaverse, it's basically, for me, 2023 is all about the world of entertainment. I think that like sport really broke in this year. There's
Yeah.
been a few great sport activations, and we've got even cricket coming to Vegas City early next year.
Nice.
But the area I think that there's like loads of potential on is the entertainment industry. I feel that Decentraland is like a new sort of channel in which IP can represent itself. So, for
Yeah.
example, the Voice was in the Metaverse Festival, for example, and they sort of there's like a Guitar Hero style kind of game. You
Wow.
had to turn red chairs to win the prize. And I think there's stuff like there's little pockets of stuff like that happening, which I think a lot of people aren't aware of. And I think this year will be really where people are like sort of more surprised about, like, say, the level of gamification and so on that you can have. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think a lot of people realize that you can build like a pretty sophisticated multiplayer game like this in Decentraland. It's like compared to perhaps a lot of what's been seen so far, it's not that obvious. There are a few good game studios in Decentraland making really cool stuff, but there's also like a lot of kind of corporate activations, which are kind of like, they're not that great. They sort of have some demo videos. They're a bit like a website brought into the metaverse, if you see what I mean. Whereas I think that the real secret is where people are going to engage in this platform and basically use mechanics like this to kind of have fun with it, because it is basically a game engine at the end of the day.
Yeah. No, that's pretty sweet. I just have to call out. You are saying some like really awesome and beautiful things, but like, hot damn, is the chat lit up with some weird stuff tonight? Someone says this TV's so cute. Someone says my nuts are gone by choice, and
Wow.
the TV's ugly AF. I think it's great. I think everything's turning out to be fantastic here. Drinking pee never hurt anyone is not a normal Bing Crosby holiday tradition, but You know, there's a first
It
time
is
for
on the
everything.
internet, though. I mean,
New traditions.
internet people, they just go there.
They just do their
do
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is really
It's
cool.
very, very late at night in Europe. So let's
Yes,
just
yes.
take these guys as
couple
Europeans that are
a
like 3
couple
a.m.
whiskeys deep. Yeah. That's
They're
too much
literally like,
holiday
they're gonna
cheer.
wake up tomorrow and be like, wait, what did I say on Decentraland last night? What did I say on chat?
Have the Monday scaries, and then
Seriously.
it's solidified on YouTube for all time and eternity.
For
Yeah.
eternity.
Yeah.
You can also press U, and then U will get rid of the UI. You can actually you have to.
I pressed the wrong one. There you go.
You know,
There we go.
Yeah, so you can get rid of all of that, and there are various controls over, over this, type of stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I'm an adult. I'm a consenting adult, so I'm okay with all of this stuff. Don't worry. We're all adults.
Dare I say you welcome it?
I almost invited in. Just I opened the door and there's a warm, cozy fire. Baby can't stay. Like, do a little bit of that action. Let's go. Well, this is cool, guys. I'm very impressed. I would love some more Bing Crosby music. I thought we were going to be vibing on some Bing Crosby all night. But
how does that work with the music? Is there a reason because of like royalties and all that stuff, like legalities?
Let me turn up my.
Or is it in there? I just know that music. I mean, even with the estate, sometimes like the publishing and everything is complicated.
Yeah, so we've got some, some classic pieces of Bing here. I guess there's two things, because I think that one of the things is it's to do with whether you're using music for foreground or background, purposes. So we have got this sort of like, so by having it in the foreground in the Xmas Lounge, it's like, it's no worries at all. Whereas to just have, say, Bing Crosby just playing openly in Decentraland in all of these open spaces, it's a whole different ball game in terms of licensing. So I think it's just, it's one step at a time. The whole world knows that the music industry, is very protective. It's complex. And one of the things is, for example, if Decentraland was, say, just in the United States, it would be like a lot easier to wrangle with everything, but it's a global platform, so you could start, and I think, and I speak for Jack on this, we really would want this to go out to a global audience, and and I think that we'll probably spend the next year kind of working out how we achieve that, because it is that complicated. I think one of the reasons why you haven't seen other things so much like this is because that particular part of the landscape is pretty complicated. But I think that we've started at the accessible point, which is why we've accompanied the audio with video. So I think it's
that makes a lot of sense.
Right. And it starts from a rights perspective, and you just have to work backwards. And in terms of rights and what we owned, we put our best foot forward when it came to this content in terms of what was our best absolute content and music that we could license to Vegas City, that we have the rights to do so. And we landed on a couple really awesome video clips from Bing Crosby's TV specials, Christmas TV specials. And I applaud James and Anna and Kat and their efforts, and in terms of working with us on licensing and clearing and figuring out all of that, which was is of course complicated, and to James' point is a huge reason why a lot of music companies and artists haven't quite cracked this yet, and why a company like Primary Wave is so well positioned to do something like this. So we're really, really happy with all the content and music in this game. I think it really puts the cherry on top.
Yeah, it's cool just in the sense of like, it is like trailblazing in that sense. Like I was, I just did my family holiday weekend over this past weekend, and I was like, I'm about to go play like golf with Bing Crosby in the metaverse. And it was like the first time everyone looked at me and like, you know, everything else you say about crypto is fucking crazy, but this is the one thing that I'm like, that actually sounds kind of cool. I'd go check that out. And it's like, you know, like that's like cool that like now I can bridge this divide with all of the people in my family and like bring them into a place where they may feel a bit more safe. You know, I'd probably have to control the controller for like, you know, the older people in the family, but at least they get to come in and have a good time and experience like what they experienced growing up as well. I think that's really, really cool. So
Yeah, awesome. Did you know
yeah.
Bing Crosby had his own golf tournament?
No.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
I just learned that he
The
was super into golf from like when we got put in touch, which is like really, really cool.
Yeah, no, the Bing Crosby clam bake, he started, I want to say in the either 30s or 40s to raise money for caddies, and to
Really?
put professional golf on the map. And actually, still the tournament still exists today. It's the AT&T Pro-Am, so it's a
Huh.
celebrity pro tournament. Takes place every January and February. So it's not just a rhyme with swing with Bing. There's actually a reason and rhyme to why that's there, um, and yeah, it's great. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of fun. And everyone should go check this out. I'm going to drop this in the chat real quick. At least I think I'm going to. I don't know if I have the tab pulled open right now. But it's the Decentraland. So you all can come in, you can play around and do it yourself. Let's see if I find it. I think I have it. And then go check it out and get yourself a wearable, get yourself some lap dances. Sorry, that's not part of the official thing. That's just part of the craziness that is the metaverse from time
That's
to
the
time.
composability of all of
Yes,
this, right? It just makes
yes.
people want to move in sensual ways.
I hear ya. And then I know that you guys, James, you were talking a lot about what you're excited about. Jack, what are you excited about though? What's getting you out of bed right now? What's got you going? Could be anything. It doesn't have to
Yeah, I mean,
be Bing Crosby, even though it's
no, I'm
probably doing that.
really excited about I think augmented reality tech, and I think I'm anticipating some exciting announcements from Apple in the next few years, about you know the rumored glasses, and I think
Yeah.
seeing what we've seen about all the technology that they put out and its ability to almost change the mediums, for example, spatial audio and music, and these headphones that I'm listening to music to right now. I think that just amplifies another sensory experience, sight and sound, and just it enables a whole new just area of music and tech and art that we've never really experienced before. So I think there's a couple of really cool companies, working in that AR space that are only gonna, see their product and technology improve with the invention and onset of wearable tech that doesn't look like a goofy set of goggles that restricts your
Ready Player
surroundings.
One.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so that's exciting. I'm also,
Yeah.
look, I'm really excited. I think we've just sort of scratched the surface on the metaverse, and I think like we have opportunities to imitate every good idea that's ever happened in real life, and every good commerce idea that's ever happened in real life within the
Yeah.
metaverse. And something we talked about but weren't able to really execute this year is bringing a whole Christmas marketplace to Bing Crosby's Winter Wonderland. And perhaps next year, there's 5 or 10 sponsors that have their own booth, and those people are using this as almost like their foray into the metaverse without having to take on an enormous cost of building out a whole Winter Wonderland. So
Yeah.
really excited about this partnership, and excited to continue building and growing and working with James and working with Anna and Kat and the larger Decentraland team to make these ideas a reality in 2023 and beyond.
Yeah, that'll be cool. It'll be very exciting for sure.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys hopping in here. I have to call this out because I'm, usually Becca has all of the fanboys and fangirls out there, but tonight, Rhino Rex himself walks away with a fanboy and or fangirl out there.
Honestly, it's incontestable.
What a,
it's the Santa hat.
It's and I don't know if you guys noticed, it's a little tight on my head because I grabbed my son's hat, and it turns out that my head is not only big in ego form, but it's also big in real life form. So here we go. It matches. But James and Jack, this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. I put the link for the Decentraland event in the chat so anyone can go log in. But more generally speaking, where can people find you? What should they be going to? What should they be doing? Those types of things. Make sure people can interact with you guys after this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think check out the event link that Ryan put in the chat. Follow Bing Crosby on all socials, bingcrosby.com. And that's
he's
really
got
all
83,000 subscribers on YouTube, I noticed, which is like way better than Playconomy. I need to get to Bing level. This Playconomy
his TikTok's growing quite a bit too. We've seen 100% growth in 2 months. And a ton of people are using White Christmas now to show the first signs of Christmas. So we got that trending as well. So hop on TikTok, follow, engage, like, comment, repost, and definitely check this Decentraland event out.
Yeah.
And be sure to stop by the sweater shop and get some wearables.
There you go. And James, anything to add?
Yeah, just stay tuned with what's happening. If you go to Vegas City DCL on Twitter, then all the important announcements, such as who's going to be the winners of the prizes in the golf competition, all that sort of stuff will come on the Vegas City Twitter account. So Vegas City DCL is what I would just suggest, and from there you can jump into our Discord community as well.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you all for jumping in. This was a lot of fun. Becca,
it's been
any
a pleasure.
Final thoughts? Yeah.
I'm literally about.
Nice to meet you, Ryan. Nice to meet you, Becca.
Nice to meet you, Jack.
Nice to meet you
James.
too.
It was a lot of fun. We'll do this again when the next we'll either do it as a thing for the winter holidays, but we can make it more festive and fun when all the different stuff happens.
Exactly.
But thank you guys for hopping on. As always, Becca and I love each of you all individually and equally, unlike my children. This has been another wonderful episode of Playconomy. We love you all. Good night. It's been real.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.